Howdy punters, and welcome to a wheel-to-wheel special event. Here we are in GT7 with a special test quali and race. We're at Sardinia. We're all getting over the shock that is GT7, trying to work out how the landscape is going to be in the future with Season 10. Helping us get through it tonight and find out what that landscape is going to look like is Adam V10. How's it going, Adam?
Yeah, good, Dodgy. Happy to be here. Happy to be back on stream. Get some content out for our viewers. And yeah, like you said, tonight we're just testing out what GT7 is capable for league racing. So it'd be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're doing tonight is we're running through a quali at Sardinia. It's going to be a half-hour quali. The guys will be on track shortly. And that's going to lead into a 1-hour enduro tomorrow evening with a rolling start. So the grid as it ends tonight will be what we see gridding up for a rolling start tomorrow. So I'll just let these guys know that they can get out on track and we'll go from there.
Yeah, so the format for today, we've got Mitsubishi Evos versus Subaru WRXs.
Absolutely, and full tune.
Yeah, full tune, up to 700 pp and minimum weight of 1100 kilos. Have
you had a go at these things on full tune, Adam?
I have, and to be honest, I've struggled quite a bit with them. These cars love to snap oversteer in mid-corner. Oh, we've got DJ here. Just jumped in. He'll be right to jump in when you dodge.
Yeah, he can jump in.
Yeah. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see these guys. Might see some spills depending on how they handle these cars.
Yeah, look, they are road cars, so it can be a bit dodgy, I must say. But when you really beefed them up with a good tune, they are quite fun. They're not as hard as it would seem. We've had some take time to find a livery as well. Look at that, we've got Zoo there in a lovely Subaru Liberty, one that he's obviously pinched offline somewhere.
Yeah, we've also got Corbin. He's in the Colin McRae, the famous Colin McRae livery back in the day.
Like he was going sideways like Colin McRae just then too.
Can I butt in? It's more about the era I grew up in. This is a Peter Solberg.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Sorry.
Naughty boy, Adam. Okay, and just in case you guys don't get it out there, that was Corbin. We do have a few drivers online with us tonight for a chat, so hopefully we'll get to see how they're going through the night. They're just warming their tyres up now and starting on their first hot lap.
Yeah, so with these cars, it's always been an age-old question, which is better, the Mitsubishi Evo or the Subaru WRX? What are your thoughts on these cars in real life, Dodgy?
Look, I've always liked the Imprezas, the look of them and everything else, but I've got to say I am an Evo guy. I've had a Lancer or two, and I haven't had an Evo. I've just had your stock standard Lancers, but they have been great little cars. They're an awesome little thing to drive, especially, and both Subarus and Lancers are great to mod up and get moving a bit. So even though for this race I was going to be in a WRX, in real life I'm more a Lancer guy. Yourself?
Yeah, fair enough. So I've had a few Subarus, not WRXs though, unfortunately. I've only had the Liberties. So my alliance is with Subaru. Although I do really love the Evos as well. It's a hard choice, to be honest, between the two.
It is. The Liberty's not a bad car either.
I just wish they made them with the turbo in this current generation, which is the one I have.
I think there's a few that are going to be topping the pops tonight. I've Ando, as you can see, we've already got his fastest lap in. He's already in the 41s. Now I know Showman's been pretty quick and Stefko have been pretty quick this week, but keep an eye on Zoo in that awesome looking Subaru. He has been pretty quick all week, so we'll keep a close eye on him as well.
Yeah, Brutal setting a really nice base time of a 1:42.9 on his first lap out, so he'll be happy with that and looking to improve, but really nice base time there.
Yeah, Brutal is new to the league. He joined Wheel to Wheel last season, I think it was. I didn't get to race last season, so I haven't really raced much with Brutal other than this week, and I've got to say he is really championing these races and these tests at the moment. He is going out all guns blazing, and it's been great to be online with him this week, and he's given it a red hot go. But also the stalwart Ando. He was a part of Rusty's, who have won twice now the series championship. So he is still up there with the fastest lap. He has been spending a fair chunk of time getting his tune down pat, and at the moment I'd say he's close. It looks like he's
he's
towing.
just purple. Yeah,
he's also giving someone a tow at the moment, so good chance we'll see a purple out of the person behind him as well.
On my screen he's got Showman in front of him, so he looks like Ando's getting the tow.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
There you go. Yep, that's what it is. Sorry. My bad. I took Ando as the yellow one.
Ando's in the blue Lancer.
Yep.
Yeah, and there he goes, 1:42.6.
And he's probably getting Showman back actually for the previous race. We had one this afternoon where Ando managed to tow Showman around for half the first stint. So share and share alike.
Yeah, these times, these 1:42s, they're definitely going to come down because fuel and tyre wear is on. So these guys will burn as much fuel as they can, put on some fresh tyres, and really go set some blistering laps.
Oh, we've just got Zoo graze the wall through there. These cars, you got to break a fair bit early for them, and they've definitely got the speed. They're very punchy, but just the handling, they slide just a little bit and don't brake near well enough compared to the race cars. But geez, they've been fun to race all week.
Yeah, I've had a go at him, and shout out to Zoo. He helped me with his, he gave me his tune for his car, which really helped me, because I was just spinning out everywhere, to be honest. So yeah, big shout out to Zoo for helping me out.
Yeah, and that's what this test is all about too, is the tuning of GT7. We all know it's been a big headache with GT7, trying to get used to it. I think every league in the world is trying to work out how they're going to run GT7. So this is all about finding out what those tunes can do and how hard it is, and it is difficult, and one minor little change can be a big change on the track. So yeah, it's very much been a case of everyone helping everyone out in Wheel to Wheel with the tunes this week, which is great to see.
Yeah, well, that's what our league's all about, is helping out our fellow competitors. So yeah, if you're looking for a league to join, definitely jump on our Discord. We're more than happy to help everyone out with tuning and just racing in general.
Okay, so Ando is still up there. Let's see what we've got. Brutal is he's up there with a 1:42.33 at the moment. Behind him, who have we got? We've got Zoo with a 1:42.38. So that's not close, not far behind at all. Following that, we've got
Ando's just off by what, 2 or 3 tenths off the pole lap.
Yep.
Although he's 7/10 purple through that last sector.
He's pushing it. He wants to get into the 40s.
Just runs a bit wide. Yeah, unfortunately ran a bit wide. Although he was 7/10 up and he's on quite worn tyres, so he's definitely got the pace in him.
Well, I think you might find he'll tell us himself. Ando, are you there?
Hey guys, good timing. Just about to pull into the pits.
I thought you would be. So, mate, tell us how you're going with that Lancer. Is it? It's a bit hard to handle for you now and then, is it?
Yeah, it's a trade-off between drivability and pace. You got to set them up so that they're on basically a knife edge at all times to get any speed out of them. So this may not be my race tune that I use.
I was going to say, yeah. Do you think you'll change the tune for the race tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll definitely have something a little bit more fuel efficient as well.
And how have you been going with the tunes, Ando? Are you finding it difficult? Is it pretty easy? Is it a learning curve, a big one? How's it going out there in GT7 land with it?
Yeah, well, a basic knowledge of what each adjustment will do is helpful, particularly with suspension. But I find it interesting that tuning for PP, it's more of an exercise in accounting rather than tuning for handling. So you can set some settings up and some adjustments that might not be counterintuitive, they might not be logical, but they drop your PP beautifully so that you can then just add power and shed weight. And we all know that power to weight ratio is paramount in any form of motor racing.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
yeah, it's been interesting.
Power to weight is what Lancers have always been about. They've been a very light car and they can run smaller engines and they can just punch it up hills especially. They're great. Thanks for that, Ando.
Cheers, guys.
If we just jump on with DJ Dodgy.
Yep.
He was purple at the last split and he's only on his third lap in, so he's showing his pace here.
I'm betting Endo.
Yeah, he might be getting a tow. He's only 0.4 behind. Is that behind Zoo? That's not Zoo. Who's he behind?
That's Oil. Oil in my blood. Yeah. Slight lift coming around the last bend, coming up to the start-finish line. 140, 141. Oh, just takes purple. Just takes the fastest lap off Brutal. Definitely not much in it between the top three. But again, these times will definitely come down once they put fresh tyres on and a low fuel.
Yeah,
low fuel runs.
And I did hear a voice pop in there before, driving around in his Peter Solberg Subaru. Corbin, how's it going out there?
Oh mate, I was tempted to exit out and make a few setup changes. Endo made mention of it being on the knife edge, but I think my car is a little bit over that yeah, it's very loose. I could probably, I mean, as you can see in other people's times and my times, there's a lot of time that I can gain. I just kind of need to put a bit of effort in just stiffening the car up a little bit and just, particularly with a rear, but I can probably shave another half second at least, maybe a bit more. Just need to get a good lap in.
Have you spent much time on it this week?
During public lobbies, other than that, I haven't done anything myself.
No worries, so not much at all then.
Not much, yeah.
No worries, well good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, we've got Jones, he snuck off to the pit. I see Showman seems to have jumped into second place there with the 42.2.
Yeah, no, he's in first place at the moment on my screen.
Adam's seeing different times because he left and rejoined and didn't see the lap time Endo set earlier.
Okay.
I've still got Ando there as a 41.9. So everyone's chasing a
Okay.
41.9.
Speaking about Endo, who was purple at the last split?
We'll be on that lighter fuel load at the moment. He has just put on, this will be probably his second lap of scrub tyres, so this is your optimum lap. Oh, 0.6 up. If he's not careful, he's going to break the 40 this round tonight.
Just needs a good exit.
And Brutal has taken Ando's for a 41.68. Will Ando take it straight back?
Yeah, we got Endo coming around the last bend. Slight lift in the Evo. Coming up the start-finish line now. Oh, it takes it. 141.447.
2 tenths between them. I tell you what, I'd hate to be out there at the moment watching these times drop. Haven't been anywhere near those times all week. I think Brutal might be with us out there at the moment too. Brutal, are you on?
Yeah, mate, I'm here.
Mate, what
Sorry,
a lap.
it was best one I've put out so far, so might give up now.
How's your tune going? Did you do a quali tune for this?
No, I've just been working on the one I've been working on all week, so yeah, just getting the laps in, bringing the time down more than the tune at the moment.
Nice. Well, mate, that was an awesome lap. I know you've been threatening to get there. You've been in the 42s all week, so you pulled it out on tonight. It's a damn shame he's beat you by 2 tenths in the same lap, but
yeah,
hey, at least
no
it's on
doubt.
stream. You've got proof.
Yeah, that's it.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, mate.
So on my screen, I've got 4 Evos from 1 to 4, and then Zoo in the WRX in 5th. Is that what you're seeing, Dodge?
I am not at the moment, but this is again one of the glitches that gets thrown out with GT7. So our screens don't tend to match, unfortunately. I have Ando, Zoo, Showman, Stefco, Corbin, Jonesy, Brutal, and Oil, but 3 of them have now gone into the pits.
Yeah, mine's all changed around as well as they went into the pit. So
yep. But a problem with one of the rooms earlier, again with GT7, is that when some people are going into the pits, it doesn't show that they've left the pit, and you won't see them on track. So it makes it pretty tricky. At the moment, I'd say that's exactly what's happened here, because on our stream, I've got DJ sitting halfway in the pits. I've got Oily still in the pit. So I'd say we've got a little bit of a glitch there with those guys, unfortunately. To them, they're probably still on track and cutting out a good time.
yeah, not great start, but you know that's what we're here for. Try and figure out all the kinks and see what we can do to get season 10 running from on the 1st of May, I believe, is our start date. So
yep.
hopefully the creators, Polyphony Digital, or however you pronounce it, bring out some updates.
Yeah, it's definitely going to need it. I think Oil may have been in chat. Oil, are you there? Oh, no, I've got him back on track now.
Yeah, I've got Oil out on track as well. DJ's still sitting in the pits though. Although he might just be attending to his newborn baby girl.
Or fixing his tune-up as well.
Oh, yeah, true.
And Showman's coming into the pit, so we got some fresh rubber going on for Showman. What do we got here? We're at the 41.4 still.
It's nice to see a WRX up there and with Zoo. He's done a 141.5. So good time out of Zoo there. And Zoo, are you in chat? You ever have a word?
Yeah, buddy.
just dodge the arm coat.
Yeah. So how you finding it so far?
Yeah, not too bad. It's just sort of my little race setup as well. Yeah, it's okay. The tyre wear's impressive.
It is. That tyre wear is shocking. The fronts, it absolutely kills them in these cars. They fade at about 3 times the rate of the back. So it is, and that's with the brake bias right to the back at 5. So it is a killer on tyres, these cars, unfortunately.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the different strategies that are played out tomorrow in the 1 hour race, 35 laps around here. People using hard tyres or mediums or softs.
Yeah, and look, there are some people out there that have managed to knock out some tunes that allow them to save tyre, which is allowing them to do a 2-stop instead of a 3-stop. So there are a few different strategies. There's double stints on hards. There's a couple of different things that are happening out there at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see how it fares in the race tomorrow.
Yeah, so we got DJ back out on track. Although he's filled up the tank, hopefully he knows that he can run on the light fuel load. And he's right in the slip of Showman, although DJ's only on his outlap at the moment. Showman and DJ are friends in real life, so maybe they'll be working together.
I do like the sounds of the cars too. The bubbling of the turbo and everything when the cars are off acceleration. I think Polyphony have actually nailed the sounds. They're very close to the correct sounds of your Evos and your WRXs, of course, depending what exhaust you got on them. But at least there's one thing there they've got right, so we can go for that.
Yeah, I mean, they've done a lot right. This game does definitely have its strong points, for sure, over GT Sport. Just they need to fix the lobby so us leagues can do what we were doing back with GT Sport.
Yeah, I must admit, looking at this, and it has been a problem from the start, there's a lot of rubber banding. The lag is pretty shocking. You'll see, DJ's all over the track right now.
Yeah.
And it's, most of the cars are like that at some stage. It's not just any one car. But hey, when you're racing it, you don't feel it, so it still gives you a good race experience.
Yeah, and as we were just watching those guys, we've just seen Ando's cracking time of a 141.0. He's almost in the 40s. Ando, you think you can crack that 40?
Yeah, I'll just pull in for some rubber.
Yeah.
And have another crack at it. How long have I got?
Okay, I'll give you a heads up. You've got less than 10 minutes.
Plenty of time. Hold my beer, boys.
Brilliant time there.
Okay, we've still got Zoo on his 41.5. Brutal so far since he's come out of the pits has not gone near his best time. Showman's still on a 42.2 for his best. Stefko, since he's come back out of the pits, hasn't registered a fast time. Neither has Oil. Corbin's is a 43.0 for his quickest. Jonesy's on a 45.3. DCE, who joined late, we haven't seen much of him this week, so he's probably still getting his head around it. He's on a 47.2. And so, yeah, there's a big difference there between first and last, but there's a big difference in the time they've spent on this week too. Ooh, Ando's taken some fuel as well, so a little bit of ballast in there for the fuel.
You want to run a lap on Corbin? See how he goes?
Yep, sure. You're in the limelight there, Corbin.
Good.
Make it count, son.
No pressure.
Well, I just pulled out of time just then because I got a bit of that gravel, that pesty gravel in turn 1.
Yeah, so fairly fresh tyres and low fuel. Nicely done through there, holding it flat. In my WRX, I can't hold it flat through there, otherwise spin halfway through. And it's just taking a bit of dirt.
Oh. See, now you're going like your namesake there, Corbin. That's your problem. You shouldn't have put that livery on.
I couldn't help it.
See, if you were in Australia, we'd be calling you Possum Born with something like that.
Sure.
Alright, you want to jump on with Ando, Dodgy?
Ando's starting his whiz banger of a lap. We're going for 40s here, Ando. Don't let us down.
Yeah, so he's just going to come past the start finish line to start a flying lap. So coming up to this corner, you want to break out the 150 board. Stay nice and wide. Get on the power, nice and easy there, because you can get a lot of wheel spin there. Hold on it flat through these corners. Braking at about 75. Nice and tight here because you want to maximise the run out of this corner. Very tricky corner coming up because you can't see the exit.
Ooh, purple by almost 0.2.
Yeah, he's doing well. It's coming out the back straight, just flat through here. Again, you want to break at about the 150 board. Nice and easy on the throttle over there. Again, coming up to another very... oh, he's way purple. Nicely done. That's a very tricky corner. You can get out on the grass very easily there. Nice and smooth on the throttle out of that corner. Slight lifts for the Evos around there. Coming up to start finish line.
Look at that, almost a second on it.
Almost in the 39s.
Yeah, there's a 39, don't stop. Let's see if he's got enough fuel to pull off a 39.
TJ still just sitting in the pits.
Oh, that's enough.
How much time do they have, Dodgy? I'll just put it up in chat for those that can't hear us.
2 minutes. Oh, still got enough there. I think I can hear a couple of hearts breaking right about now.
Oh, it goes slightly deep.
Should be just enough. I don't think he lost that much time through there, hopefully.
Oh,
that's done it. That might be enough to kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, damn shame. Ando, you were hot as for that one. Probably us breaking your concentration, but hey.
I mean, it looks like he's done enough for pole anyway, so he'll be happy with that, unless someone can come out with something, but it's not looking likely.
Well, Zoo's just past start, so we'll see what he can punch out.
Let me know when it's the last lap and I'll put it in chat.
I was just about to say, can you please put up there that quali is over? This is the last lap.
Alright, looks like we've got Brutal coming over the line. First one to come over the line. Oh no, Showman did. Brutal doesn't improve.
No, so those who have just gone over the line, it is time to slow down. So who have we got coming up here? I think Brutal's still going around.
Nah, Brutal's on a slow lap.
Zoo's still going. Ando's still going. Let's see what Ando's got. He's just coming into the finish now. I don't think he's quite got it though. No, hard luck there, Ando. Zoo just got a little sideways in that second last corner.
I think Corbin was on a flying lap, but unfortunately he's run out of fuel.
It was a bad lap anyway.
And we've got Jonesy coming up behind you on the flyer, Corbin. Just so you know.
Zoo's had an improvement.
Jonesy is up on his time and he's slightly. Let's see if he can improve on the last lap. Nice and smooth that last corner. Jonesy's in the WX. Let's see if he holds it flat through here. He does. I've noticed the Evos can't hold it flat through that last corner. Unfortunately, can't improve.
Unfortunate. So that must be everyone who's going through there. Oil's still going. Oh,
and he improves.
Now he's stopped. There you go. Okay, so that's everyone. I'll just quickly flick through. No worries. What we're going to do now is quickly start a race so we can get one lap dash out of his. Let's go. Good luck, gentlemen. If you want to attack this one lapper, do it. I just want it for the picture. So it hasn't.
Yeah, I've got a black screen.
Yeah, I've got. There we go.
I'm still on black screen, so it's all you, Dodgy.
Yeah, no, look, we've had a few not obviously in the car, so there's been a few Kamagutsa from the start, but we've had Ando take off with a ball terror of a start. It is definitely Ando, Zoo, Brutal, and Corbin in the mix there. Corbin, where'd you come from to get up there so quick? Oh, and there goes Corbin. Right into the wall.
Just for the stream to point out, That is how much of an eye features car is off.
So yeah, we're down to 5, and it is definitely the Ando, Zoo and Brutal show at the moment. They've managed to pull away a bit from Showman. He may have had a distraction with a fleeting rear view of a blue Subaru into a wall, but and then we've got, I think it's Oil behind Showman. So it looks like Stefco has had to duck off to baby duties because he is stuck on the start line. But we do have a time recorded for him anyway. But Ando has pulled away. I might have missed a problem from Zoo because Brutal is now in front of Zoo. So, and Brutal's off the road. He's kept a hold, but will Zoo get him in this corner? It's allowed Showman to catch up. This is one mad one-lap dash. Very close between the last final 4 cars. Ando has left them for dead. Not quite enough for... Oh, Brutal loses it around that corner. He puts it into a bit of a slide. But nah, he keeps it to the end. And there you go, gentlemen. Well done. Okay, so that leaves us to our 1 hour enduro tomorrow night. Starting at 5:30, we are going to attempt to give it a stream and see what can be done with GT7 on the stream. Adam, what particular are you looking forward to tomorrow night?
Just seeing the different setups from quali to race trim and the different strategies that'll be implemented with all the variables of running, softs, mediums, or hards, and the fuel settings.
Yep.
So yeah, definitely be interesting to see what everyone comes up with.
Okay. Before you go, all the drivers we've got out there, I might start with Ando. Have you got? If you could give one hint for a setup for anyone, what would it be?
Play with your gearbox.
Play with your gearbox?
Yep.
Easy done. So you're talking about individual gears, not the overall?
Yep.
No worries. Zoo, how about you? What's your advice? One thing of it, one little gold nugget of advice for tuning.
Save fuel. Takes forever to fill up.
Good point. Yeah, get a good lean tune on there. Brutal, how about you? And you can't say ask Zoo for a tune.
Probably the rear suspension mainly is what got me my lap times down for sure. Just getting it to rotate. Yeah.
Sweet, no worries. Corbin, what's yours?
Well, I was going to say ask Zoo for a tune, but unfortunately, probably just play around with it, just see what works and what doesn't. Suspension and maybe even a cheeky bit of downforce.
Yep, or ballast for that matter. Ballast in the right place works wonders. Jonesy, how about you, mate?
You know what my advice, mate? It's not working, whatever I'm doing. No, that was my race tune. It's all good.
It's all good.
I don't know. Just you got to balance it out. 37 laps. It's a long way. You want to be not hanging on like white knuckles the whole way through.
True, true. Especially with those hards on.
That's right.
Okay. Was there anyone I missed in? Anyone I missed in chat? No, we got everyone? Okay, well on that note, thank you drivers for putting a bit of a show on for us tonight. It was awesome. I look forward to tomorrow night. Hopefully you can all join us in chat again tomorrow night because I would love to hear how it's going halfway around. Adam, thank you for joining us.
Alright, thank you Dodgy for putting the stream up.
No worries. Hopefully by tomorrow night I will have the updates to Streamlabs fixed and we'll get all the intros and that involved. But other than that, I am going to say cheerio. Thank you all for joining in and hopefully